Hi there, folks! We are waiting for the decisive Champions League quarter-final fixtures. Today, Napoli host AC Milan, and Real Madrid are about to face Chelsea in London. Share your predictions for the second legs in the comments below, subscribe to the channel, and hit the like button. And while you're doing that, we proceed to begin. Let's get the show on the pitch. Bayern Munich won't listen to offers for Ryan Gravenberch this summer, Sky Sport Germany reports. Karim, Benzema, Luka Modric, and Toni Kroos are all set to extend their contracts at Real Madrid by a further year. Olympique Marseille have joined the race of suitors for Crystal Palace winger Wilfried Zaha, who is to become a free agent this summer, Daily Mail writes. Besiktas want to resign Wout Weghorst in the summer, with Manchester United unlikely to turn his loan move from Burnley into a permanent deal. Jorge Sampaoli has been appointed the new head coach of Brazil's most popular club and the reigning Copa Libertadores champions, Flamengo. Summer signings? I cannot give you a number. It's about doing the right things. We always try to be smart in the transfer market. Football Daily quoted Liverpool coach Jurgen Klopp as saying, Valencia goalkeeper Georgi Mamardashvili will exit the club at the end of the season, despite the new contract the Georgian signed a few months ago. RB Leipzig gave Dani Olmo an ultimatum. Either the Spain international accepts an offer to extend his contract before the end of the season, or he is getting sold this summer, Bild notifies. Inter Milan have no intention to buy Romelu Lukaku from Chelsea and will step up their efforts to sign Marcus Thuram, who is expected to become a free agent in July. Mohamed Salah has now scored 106 left-footed goals in the Premier League, more than any other player. Sadio Mane wants to stay at Bayern Munich and is determined to prove himself at the club. Footy Headlines has leaked the first real pictures of Barcelona's 2023-24 home kit from Nike. Chelsea have joined the growing list of teams interested in offering Dusan Vlahovic a move away from Juventus in the summer, La Gazzetta dello Sport claims. Eintracht Frankfurt have held talks with RB Salzburg coach Matthias Jaisley, as Oliver Glasner is still hesitating to extend his agreement that will enter its final year in July. PSG sporting director Luis Campos has been summoned to Qatar for a meeting with PSG's owners. Several topics will be discussed there, including the future of Christophe Galtier. The Sheiks do not want to keep the French manager for the next season, Foot Mercato notes. Inter are a strong team, and the Serie A results are unacceptable, but the team is with Simone Inzaghi, Inter Milan Vice President Javier Zanetti told La Repubblica. Borussia Dortmund are interested in signing Parma's 16-year-old right fullback Melvin Nwaje. Real Madrid do not consider Barcelona a rival for top-level future signings, Marca reports. Joel and Avram Glasner are increasingly confident of securing the outside investment that will enable them to remain as Manchester United owners. PSG does not lose hope of acquiring Rafael Leao, despite the fact that the Portuguese is close to extending his contract with AC Milan, informs Le 10 Sport. Atletico Madrid are the only team in Europe's top 5 leagues without a league loss in the second half of the season. Besides Carlo Ancelotti, the Brazilian Football Federation is considering Jose Mourinho to become the next head coach of the national team, according to The Athletic. Last season, Arsenal struggled to get over the line to finish in the top 4. The same players are still there. It wouldn't surprise me if they struggled to get over the line to win the title. It's not a disaster. Arsenal finishing second would still be an unbelievable season, Gary Neville claims. After his loan spell with Galatasaray, Mauro Icardi would like to quit PSG and return to Serie A, Tode Fichajes informs. Ousmane Dembélé could leave Barcelona for 50 million euros. This is the release clause, which is to be activated in the Frenchman's contract this summer. Newcastle United will drop their cautious transfer approach this summer to sign 4 elite players, The Telegraph reports. AC Milan does not mind recruiting Manchester United forward Mason Greenwood, who has been out of football for more than a year due to rape allegations. After Conte's departure, the players could breathe and smile again. We felt reborn because we had been squeezed dry for years. Former Juventus striker Sebastian Giovinco told Cronache Live, recalling the 2013-14 season. Juventus players are always behind the ball. Everyone is defense. Starting again with Allegri next season would be suicide. The mistake was to give him a long contract, the former Italy forward Antonio Cassano noted. Former Barcelona sporting director Ramon Planas will receive a similar position at Real Betis, Nicolas Quira notes. And here are the results of Monday's main fixtures. Moving on to the main news of the release. PSG sporting director Luis Campos told the team that all footballers who did not live up to expectations this season could be put up for sale this summer or they would not receive new contracts. The list of players at risk of losing their place in the Paris squad includes defenders Juan Bernat and Sergio Ramos, midfielders Vitinha, Renato Sanchez, Fabian Ruiz and Carlos Soler, as well as striker Hugo Ekitike. Tottenham Hotspur intend to make contact with Luis Enrique, the Telegraph informs. Already this week, the Lily Whites board will arrange the first interview with the Spanish coach, who's considered the main contender for the position of Chelsea manager. Enrique was rumored to have wanted to take charge of the Blues immediately following the sacking of Graham Potter, though Chelsea bosses took time to think things over and eventually appointed Frank Lampard as interim manager until the end of the season. In addition to Enrique, Julian Nagelsmann, who was recently released by Bayern, is also included on Tottenham's shortlist. As for now, Spurs are led by Christian Stellini, who was Antonio Conte's assistant earlier on. Real Madrid and Manchester City are showing big interest in Bayern Munich defender Alphonso Davies. Journalist Florian Plettenberg understands that both the Merengues and the Citizens can make offers for the 22-year-old Canadian in the upcoming transfer window. Los Blancos consider Davies as a bust for left-back position amid Ferland Mendy's frequent injuries, while City are evaluating Alphonso's candidacy amid a merged misunderstanding between Joao Cancelo and Pep Guardiola, which is likely to result in the Portuguese fullback's sale. Davies' deal with Bavarians runs until the summer of 2025. The German club wishes to extend it, though the footballer is in no hurry to sit down at the negotiating table. In the current season, Davies made 36 appearances for Bayern in all competitions, netted 3 goals, and delivered 8 assists. The Transfermarkt portal estimated his value at 70 million euros. The publication Goal released an updated ranking of contenders for the 2023 Ballon d'Or. Since winning the 2022 World Cup with Argentina, PSG forward Lionel Messi keeps the first place in the list. The Norwegian forward from Manchester City, the top goalscorer of the ongoing Premier League campaign, Erling Haaland, takes the second spot. The top 3 for main individual award in football is closed by Messi's teammate from PSG, Kylian Mbappe. The 4th and 5th places went to 2 Real Madrid performers, Vinicius Jr. and Karim Benzema. On the 6th and 7th places, we have the 2 main Napoli stars, Victor Osimhen and Khvicha Kvaratskhelia. 8th, 9th and 10th positions were given to Manchester City playmaker Kevin De Bruyne, Man United striker Marcus Rashford, and Barcelona forward Robert Lewandowski respectively. Barcelona are confident in the arrival of Ilkay Gündogan as a free agent. As the Times notes, the Catalans have offered the German midfielder a 2-year contract with the possibility of extension for 1 more year. The Manchester City midfielder has not yet given his consent, but the Catalans have no doubts about the negotiation's success. Gündogan turns down a new deal with City precisely because he wants to be part of Xavi's project in Barcelona. Ilkay's contract with the Citizens will expire at the end of the season. Then he will be able to join Barca on a free transfer. Interestingly enough, last weekend, Blaugrana president Joan Laporta confirmed the return of Lionel Messi while talking to the fans ahead of La Liga Matchweek 29 clash against Getafe. Guys, we want to share with you valuable advice from a nutritionist about what foods to avoid in order to be 100% healthy. And no, it's not about typical refusals from fast food. Subscribe to our new channel on men's health and psychology and stay informed. Click on the links you see on your screens. Thank you very much for your views and support. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.